Good morning from inside the camper van. Woo, that was quite a night last night. Heavy wind, heavy rain. This caravan was shaking from that wind. I just found out that the girls in their cabin had a space heater, so they stayed nice and warm. But yeah, it's cold out there this morning. It is windy out there this morning. We got 35 Ks to walk along the beach. It's like the TA is not giving up on us. But just 2 days, today and tomorrow, and then we're done. But that's going to be interesting today. So yeah, we're going to walk up into Riverton at a cafe, get some breakfast, because we got to wait for the high tide to go down, because we have a river crossing today, like an estuary crossing that we have to do. So we need to wait for that to go down. And then yeah, then we're going to walk along the beach that Burt Monroe from the World's Fastest Indian made famous, where he used to trial all his bikes that he was working on when he lived in Invercargill. So that'll be nice, a ready beach. And then after we get off the beach, then we will walk up into Invercargill and contact Gio and Annie, who are letting us stay with them tonight. So that's the plan for today. We'll see what actually happens. With this wind, who knows what's going to happen today. We might just get blown out to sea, who knows, but it's pretty crazy out there. Okay, let's go see what happens today. We made it to the Crib Cafe, which is a phenomenal cafe. We had some breakfast food, and then someone got dessert for breakfast. But there's eggs and fruit.
Eggs and fruit. It's lemon?
Yeah.
Healthy?
Yep. So another lemon meringue. And it's nice and warm in here because we're sitting right by that heater. And in just a few minutes, it'll be time for us to get back out there and continue on the journey. Yeah, we're so looking forward to that. Nice, they're coming to say hello.
They filmed a movement.
Oh man. Oh, that's bad.
I'm really excited.
They really are. They're really happy to see us. Hello. Oh, there goes a bunny. Almost got trampled.
Oh.
That was really nice of you all to come over and say hello to us. Thank you so much.
Hi.
How's it going?
It's really nice. All right, here we go. Oh. We've invented a new sport called sail hiking.
gosh.
Oh, man.
All right, well, we finally made it off the beach, and now we're standing here. There's a little bit of a toilet there, temporary toilet. But we got about another, I think, 7 to 8 kilometers until our pickup point. Man, this has been something else. Been something else. Look at the sky. I mean, the sky is nice. It's lying to you. It's terrible out here. About 9 degrees and rainy and windy. But now the wind is coming off the beach, so we got a little bit of a tailwind again, although it's certainly not as windy here as it was when we were on the beach. Also, just so you know, I'm starting to get the hashtag AUA questions coming in, so thank you for that. I certainly will be collating all those, and Richie and I are already kind of discussing some of the answers, so we definitely will be answering those. But if you haven't yet got put a question on there for the question and answer video, feel free, just put a hashtag AUA. It makes it easier for me to search at the end to find all those questions, and then we can make certain we answer those. Ask us anything. We're happy to talk about our trip and share our lessons, both the good ones and the bad ones. All right, looks like we're getting ready to go again. Talk to you in a bit.
I had to go all the way around. I'll show you some photos tonight. All the way around to the back of Tuatapere, and I was standing there took a photo for Stu, and I could barely stand up, and I felt so sorry for you guys.
Yeah. The famous Ziggy. This is something not many people in New Zealand can say they've done. They've ridden in Ziggy.
Shaky pancake mixes, and we cracked all the eggs into a Gatorade bottle. And away we went, and well, we're going to eat them 2 days.
That's actually a good idea.
Because you didn't have to cart shells, you didn't have to cart the carton, and that was our New Year's Eve breakfast.
Oh, nice. That's a good idea.
Bacon,
Put them in a
eggs,
bowl
and
like
Where were you
pancakes.
guys for New
Yeah,
Year's
that
Eve?
makes
Were you
sense.
back on the trail, or were you still off trail?
What's that?
New Year.
You look fantastic compared to me. You look
Yeah.
fantastic in general.
Please can you pass me a deep bag? Don't worry about it. Don't worry, this wash machine's
There we go. We're all here. Would you say there's a dead animal on the table?
Yeah, it's like,
Dead pig.
it's like a whole animal.
deep bag.
What a day, huh? Wasn't as bad as what we had been thinking for the last couple of days, but it was not a super pleasant day either. The trail family asked me to quit saying that this is the last hard day. Tomorrow will be the last hard day. We know that. Now today was interesting because we started off. We went to that cafe, but we had to wait because of the tide, and we had a river crossing. We need to let the tide go down. And then once we get on the beach, it was really interesting. It would be like 11 degrees, and then all of a sudden you could feel the temperature starting to drop. The wind would pick up, and then there'd be a rain band that would come in and rain on us for about 5-10 minutes, and then the wind would die, the rain would die, and then it would warm back up to 11. And that happened probably 5 or 6 times today. It was really interesting just kind of watching the weather pattern develop on the beach. We started off, it was great. We had a tailwind. We're like, oh, this is super. But as we kind of went around the corner, then that tailwind became more of a side wind, and it wasn't so much our friend by the time we finished. But when we got off the beach, that turned into a tailwind again, and it started warming up, and the wind died down. So the last, about I guess 5 to 8 kilometers were much more pleasant. And then it was so great with Geo and Packin waiting there for us, and got in their vehicles, and they're nice and warm. And then we got here to the house, and oh man, Annie fixed the best ham meal. It was a phenomenal meal. We are definitely being spoiled. I can't think of a better way to end this whole TA than being here with someone who's hiked the TA, who knows the TA, who understands what we need and what the whole thing is about. It's just been such a great experience here. So tomorrow morning we get up and we'll leave here about 7:45, and then we got about another 30, I think around 35 kilometers to get to Bluff. Man, tomorrow's the last day. It's the last day. It'll be the last hard day of the TA. I know that for certain. Yeah, so we're all pretty excited about that. Looking forward to finishing that up and just having that kind of experience at the end of this long pathway. Okay, that's pretty much it for the evenings. We're just kind of all now working through showers and getting ready for bed, and just kind of, it feels like Christmas Eve a little bit. I wonder how easy it's going to be for us to sleep tonight, because we're all pretty excited about finishing up tomorrow. Okay, I think that's it for tonight. You take care.